What's going on, y'all? A lot of people been reaching out to me, speaking on stocks and how to get started. I've spoke to people at work, and they asked me, how do you get started? What's the app that you use? I've had family members hit me up lately. Salute to them, because it's always good to see them start tapping in and see like the um, the image I'm putting out there. What I want people to tap into is because with our generation, like I said, we so used to looking good. We don't care about we so focused on looking good that we don't care about how our pockets looking. We look if do we look healthy? Are we eating right? Are we building financial wealth, generational wealth for our family? And the answer for the most part has been no. Um, I'm 38 years old. It took me a long time to finally look into why do I continue? How long do I want to keep working? And why am I working so hard? What am I working towards? When I had a child, what am I going to leave them once my time is up on this earth? And I just wanted to tap in and let y'all know how to invest. I'm gonna give y'all one stock that I've been investing in that you can start with and how you should go about that. But before I get into this video, I am not a financial advisor, but the work and the research I've been doing on this will get me to the next step to be the first millionaire in my family's bloodline. And you could be the first in your bloodline as well, as long as you do your own research and start investing weekly or monthly. Now, before I get into the steps on how to invest in a stock, I want to give y'all a little stock motivation. This comes from the Market Hustle on Instagram. Perfect way to explain how you can get into investing. $10 a day becomes $300 a month. 300 a month becomes 3,600 a year. 3,600 invested each year turns into over six figures in a decade and a half, compared to investing $0 a year, which keeps you stuck right where you are. Don't wait to have more, start where you are. So just because I know right now, and if you're not investing, if you're sitting on $0 in investing in the stock market, you'll continue to sit there until you take that leap. If you put $10 on there every week or every day or whatever, that money will start building up in your buying power, and then you're willing to buy a full share or fractions of a share. And I'm going to show you exactly how you can buy your first stock on Robinhood. That is the best app for me. It's a starter's app. Once you get to a certain amount, you might want to start looking into Charles Schwab or something like that. But Robinhood is good for anybody that has under 250K that they're investing in. So to start this off, whatever phone you got, most likely iPhone. If you got Samsung, you need to upgrade. That's your first problem. We're going to start with the first step that you need to take. You need to download the Robinhood app. Once you download that app, you're going to log into it, set up your account. You're going to fund your account. You're going to set up your either attach it to your bank account or your debit card. That way, every time you get to once you wants to put money onto the stock market, all you have to do is click on add money, link it to your bank, and just move the cash over. So, for example, if you wanted $50 on your card, you got $50 on your debit card, link it to your bank card, click on add cash, click on it, put $50, swipe up, and it'll put it right onto your bank buying power. Your buying power is just like having a checking account. So that money is sitting there. If you need that $50, anything of your buying power, if you need that money right away, which you shouldn't be investing if you can't afford to put this money away. So like I said, for example, let's say $50. You put $50 on there. If you was like, oh man, I ain't got no gas money, I need $30, you could get back on there, take the 30, put it off. But it's going to be a small percentage. It might be $4 or $5 that they're going to take out for you to withdraw the money. That's one key that's like, you know what, maybe I don't need to take that money out. Anyways, let's say you put $50 on there. Once you got that $50 attached to your buying power, you're going to simply search what stock you want to invest in. So the stock I'm going to give you for this week is Bank of America. Bank of America, you will type in a search bar BAC. That is the I'm having a brain for it. That's the ticker, BAC. You type in BAC, it's going to say BAC at the top. It's going to say Bank of America. It's going to show you the price that this stock is worth. The stock right now currently is trending at $50.66. Now, at this situation, you click on that, you click on the stock, and in the right hand corner it's going to say dollar or it's going to say share. If you click on share, that is saying that you want to buy the full share at $50.66. If you click on dollars, that gives you the option to either put as many dollars as you want onto that stock. So if you have $50 on there and it's 50.66, you could put the entire 50 on there and you'll need 66 cents more to own a full share of that stock. If you want to slow grind it and do it, put $10 on there, you put $10 on there, but that's only going to be a fraction of the stock. You won't have a full stock until you have the entire full amount, which is $50.66. So on this side, if you wanted to buy a full share right now, you would simply just put $52 on there and you will be able to click on share and you can completely buy a full share. Congratulations, you just bought your first share. If you had dollar and you want to do a fraction, you could put like $25 or $10 on there, and then next week come back, it should still be around that same amount. Put the other 25 on there and some change, and boom, you got a full share. You don't have to buy the full share right off top. That's not what you have to do. Especially if you don't have it, it's all about progress. If long as you're putting money into the stock, at some point you will own the full stock. And once you own that full first stock, you're going to do it all over again. And you're going to do this as many times you can. Just set small goals. So, for example, for me, what I would say is work on buying 5 shares of Bank of America right now. This is the stock that pays dividends. If you don't know what a dividend is, go look through my videos, all on this label stock name. If you look at the caption, it will say how to buy. What is a dividend and stuff. Look at that video and it'll tell you exactly what a dividend is. A dividend is just a share, amount of money that the company pays you for owning a share. So if you have 5 shares of Bank of America, which is $50 a piece, 50, 100, 120, 150, 200, 200. You got $250 worth of Bank of America. If they pay you, let's say each dividend was $1, that is additional $5 because each $1 for each share that you own. So if you have 100 shares of it and it's $1, that's an additional $100 that you get of free money every quarter, which is every 3 months in the stock market. So, like I said, once you do that, um, once you place, if you want to click share or dollar, it's going to say, do you want to do the market order or the limit order? The market order is you buying at the best available price. So if the stock market is between 9:30 and 4:30, 9:30 and 4, 9:30 and 4 p.m. So that's the window that you want to buy. So if you buy it at market order, if you place it between 9:30 and 4, that order will go right through. I think the limited order it says you set the max price you're willing to pay. That order won't go through if you're not between the 9:30 and 4 mark. If it's any time before that, you have to wait. So whatever the price is at the moment, if it says 50.66, that's the price you'll get it at when the stock market open. To me, it's better. The best time to buy a stock is around 9:30, 10 o'clock, right when the stock open. You got to be willing. You have to be in the position. Have your buying power money ready. And soon as it open up at 9:30 or around 10 o'clock, once you start seeing if it's trending up or down, boom, go ahead and buy the full share or buy a fraction of it. And like I said, all you're going to do is you're going to just continue to repeat this. Um, Once you click, so for example, like I said, is if you click on Bank of America, you buy the share, you click on the share, you click on share, $50.66. It's going to say swipe up. Soon as you swipe up, it's going to say you have a full share. You go back to your Robinhood page, it's going to show BAC, 1 share is owned. Congratulations, you have your first share. This is the easiest way I can explain it. All I say is to do your research. Like I said, I'm not a stock analyst. I'm just doing my research on the stocks that I've been buying and it's been performing well over the last 5 years. And that's the key thing. If these stocks have been performing well over the last 5 years, 9 times out of 10, it's a good stock. But you have to do your own research. like I said, I'm very confident in the stocks that I own right now: Bank of America, Wells Fargo, Amazon, Apple. Those four stocks have been performing well for the last 5 years. I've only been investing for 2 years, but they've been working for me. They've helped me in more ways than one when it comes to financially. But I just want everybody to know this is the easiest way to start buying stocks. If this is something that you're interested in doing, contact me. Let me know. I'll walk you through it again. If this video is not making sense, I broke it down as easy as I can. If it's not making sense to you, inbox me or jump in a comment, and I'll catch me on social media and I'll respond back to you. And if I got to get on the phone and walk you through it, I'll do that as well. So I just wanted to make a quick video, man. I just want to say congratulations in advance for purchasing your first stock. You will be the first millionaire in your family's bloodline if you continue to buy stocks weekly, monthly, yearly. I promise you, you will be the first millionaire in your foundation, in your bloodline. Thank y'all for tuning in to the stock lesson of the week. My name is Mechee from the Midwest Podcast. Catch me every Friday or every weekend with the stock lesson for the week on Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, or Spotify. Thank y'all for tuning in.